I got a new set of boots yesterday, so I figured I'd just do a video about the boots that I've had and the ones that I have now. So these are the ones that I've had in the past. I bought these in August of 2021. It's June of 22, so these are about 10 months old. So what I really liked about these ones is they're like rubber boots on the bottom, but then they're leather uppers. These have this. These have the composite toe. They do make them in steel toe also. They have this like non-slip bottom, and they were a Wellington, a pull-on. I'm not sure what these two holes were for, but I really like them. So they're in fairly good shape on the outside at least. But one thing that happened on the inside, which seems to happen to almost all my boots right away, is I don't know if you could see that, but on the inside there it's all tore. So it's all tore all in here. So when you take your foot out, like the whole insole comes out. So the nice thing about these they do sell these at Tractor Supply, but they don't have the steel or the composite toe. They're just regular. So for my job, I need the steel toe. So I bought these off of Georgia Boot website. They were like 100 and I think 60 with shipping. So they're really nice. I mean, they still look all right. They're about 10 months old. You know, none of the stitching failed or anything. The rubber seems to be all right. But the only reason I replaced them is because of the inside, and they just didn't seem to last. Like both of them, and even in this one, it's just all messed up in there, and you can't. They don't stay. They're all tore and everything. So the only boot that I've ever had that has lasted me more than a year, and we did some concrete yesterday, so that's why this one's a little messed up, are these ones. So this is the Red Wing 4420. So I've had in the past the 4417, which is identical boot. It's just insulated. So here I didn't feel like I needed the insulated ones, so I just got the regular non-insulated ones. So these are the logger style. They have that high heel. We did some dirt work today, so they're pretty bad, but they got a real rugged sole on the bottom. They're oil and slip resistant. They have a real the toe is kind of narrower compared to, like, say, well, that's the wrong side, but like the toe is a little narrower. But I really like these ones a lot. So the last pair of these I had was the 4417, and they lasted me over 2 years. So these are a whole heck of a lot more. These ones were $303. That's with tax. There is not a Red Wing store here on the Big Island, but the Red Wing store in Oahu sent these to me for free. They didn't send me the boots for free shipping. I paid for the boots, but they sent them free shipping. So I got these yesterday, and then these ones have like, it's like sealed. I don't know if you could see that, but all the way here. So they're actually waterproof up to about here. And then it has the speed hooks, which I really, really like the speed hooks. So I'm getting used to lace-up boots. I haven't had lace-up boots in a long time. I've been going with the pull-ons. This is my second set of pull-ons in the last 2 years. But I want to get back into the more rugged style. So these are a logger style boot, or lineman, whatever. Linemen's use them, loggers use them. So it is triple stitched. It's got the Red Wing logo. So it has a steel tang in here. So inside here there's a steel tang. So it helps a lot for puncture resistance. Nails and screws and stuff don't seem to puncture through here. It does have the steel toe. These are the non-insulated versions. The lace-ups, which I got used to, but they're a lot. These ones were... So these ones, I really like them. They're waterproof. Although, I did have a slight issue on these ones. I don't remember which side it was, but it, like, water got just in the right spot, and it kind of seeped through. So my foot wasn't soaked, but it was definitely not dry. So I did notice that, but I would definitely buy these again. These Georgia. These are Georgia boots. They're Mud Dog 2s, I think. They have a Mud Dog 1. They have a Wellington, which has a slightly different rubber bottom. But I do like these. I mean, I would buy them again. They're not worn out by any means. It's just the insides are what gets to me, and I don't know if it's my foot or what, but I don't know. I don't think you can tell, but there's a big giant hole down in the bottom of this one, and then you can actually feel the inside of this plastic, and it doesn't feel all that nice. But I did like these. They have this, like, I don't know what they call it, but you can, like, hook your foot So like if you have this one on if you have your foot in this one, you can take the other one and you can hook it, and then it like helps prevent the back getting messed up. So I might keep these around for a little longer just to see for dirty work. We did some concrete. I didn't want to get the new ones messed up from the concrete, so we used these yesterday. These ones definitely have a lot more arch support. If you have a real high arch and you need high arch support, I do recommend these. So these are fairly expensive, but these do last a lot longer than these. So the Red Wings here, these ones, I think they said they're made in Vietnam, which they're not American made, if that matters to you or not. And then the Georgias, actually I'm not sure where these are made. These are made in China. So I've actually don't think I've come across an American made boot ever. But yeah, that's just my take on the boots. Getting used to definitely the lace ups again. Not as easy on and off, but they do give you a lot more ankle support. So like if you're gives you a whole lot more like support, and so you don't trip and stuff. And they're about the same height, but it definitely has a higher heel. The Red Wings have a higher heel, so these are definitely my favorites. I like these a lot. The 4420s, which is this style, or the 4417s, which is the insulated ones, which I have had the insulated ones, but here we don't need them. So these laces do kind of have issues. Thinking about trying to see if I can find some leather laces for these. The nice thing about the Red Wings is if you are close to a store, you could take them in. Like I used to take my other ones in once or twice a month, and they would they'd oil them down and they'd put new laces in there, and then I'd throw the old laces, in the truck just to have around in case, you tear one or welding or something melts one. But that's just my take on the boots. One more thing I wanted to add on these Georgia boots, the Mud Dogs. They have us really nice. So it's definitely worn out now, but it had like they just like lock in. Like you put your foot in, and then once they get broke in, they just like pop in and they lock in. But I will say these took probably a month and a half to break in. This is my normal size that I always buy, and they were just, I don't know what this material is, but it just took so long. My foot would hurt. My socks I felt like I honestly got too small of a boot, but then it was too late to return it, and I just kept wearing it. But then after about a month and a half, they finally broke in to where it was comfortable to wear. And then that lock in, like that's really comfortable. I will definitely miss that, where like your foot just kind of locks in there and it stays, which is really nice, which you need that with a pull on. These ones you don't necessarily need that because it's got the lace ups. After doing some more investigation here, the stitching has started to fail right here on the back, which this is the one that has the hole in it, and you can feel this plastic. So stitching is starting to fail on it. So the longevity of these Mud Dogs, like maybe I'm just hard on boots, but I've not had a pair besides the Red Wings that have lasted more than about 10 months. So maybe I'm just extra hard on them, but these wood's really nice. I would definitely buy these again. I mean, you could buy probably 2 pairs to the price of these. But, if you get 2 years out of these and you buy 2 pairs, it's the same as buying these and getting 2 pairs on. It's just kind of whatever you like. But I would definitely recommend these again. I would buy them again. Tractor Supply sells them. You get them on their website. I got these ones on the website.